next time, remember, you don't need dope to cope. The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, an agency of the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
New NHT loans now in effect, up to 9 million for individuals and as high as 23 million for co-applicants, making home ownership more accessible for Jamaicans. We are building Jamaica.
The time by the office of the Prime Minister is...
It's 3 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Thursday, September 25, 2025. Good morning to you. If you are listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you as well. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with the number 2 beside that. I want to say good morning to Errol Townsend, who I'm seeing first in the YouTube chat this morning. Hermin, good morning to ya. Jean Sellers, good morning. Philip Jackson, top of the morning to you as well. Sonia Hutton is there as well. Good morning to you, Sonia. Kirkland Salmon, good morning. Ryder 40, good morning. Roger Smart, top of the morning to ya. Gillian Coleman, good morning. And all the others over there on YouTube, big up on yourself every time. Thank you for your continued support on the YouTube platform. If you're listening from our mobile app, Revo News, you can go on to the Google Play or the Apple App Store and download the app for free. Revo News, check it out, and all those on our website, revonews.ai. Top of the morning to you as well. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. I'm also live on TikTok. Big up the TikTok people them over TikTok. Yeah, big up on yourself. All right. This morning, inside the Consumer Hour, we will be taking your calls. So if you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. Let me remind you of the numbers to call. 876-630-9371. That goes up to 4. So that's 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. All right. Just before we get into the calls, yesterday we spoke about some garbage collection issues happening in several areas. We spoke about Valley Drive in the Red Hills area, and I believe also, where was it again? Spur Tree in Manchester. And there was another issue that we highlighted, a garbage skip in Aracabessa that needs to be replaced. I have heard from those who brought it to my attention from Valley Drive that the garbage was collected in Valley Drive. So I want to publicly say thank you to Mr. Audley Gordon and all the members of the team at the NSWMA who were instrumental in getting that done. Really appreciate it. And once again, just want to thank Mr. Gordon for being responsive. Always responsive. Whenever we call on Mr. Gordon where an issue with the NSWMA, he is always ready to answer, ready to find out where the exact issue is and how he can assist. All right. And if it not goes so, he'll also be quick to tell me that no, we collected garbage here 2 weeks ago or whatever the case may be. So thank you so much, Mr. Audley Gordon. Really appreciate your effective work at the NSWMA. I know you still have challenges at the NSWMA, and I hope that, I don't know if in this fiscal year maybe some more trucks will come your way so that you can be even more efficient, and we can move forward with the separation of our garbage and so forth, and recycling properly in Jamaica. Let's go to the phone lines now. Tony, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Nora.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am doing good, Tony. How are you?
Not good at all.
Oh no, why are you not good?
Having problems with a telephone company.
Which one?
No. And I will tell you, I'll try to be as brief as possible.
Okay.
I bought a phone, a Samsung A05 phone, May last year, and I had to, by arrangement with Flow, put on 28-day plan for 6 months, which I complied with. I even went to 7 or 8 months. And since November, I think more specifically, since November 15 last year, I have having problems going on certain sites. And it progressively got worse to the point where July 1st of this year, I stopped getting emails. I've complained to them, and nothing happened. Even Tuesday, I went to an institution, and there was someone with a Flow phone with data, and they cannot access certain sites, many sites. I can't get Gleaner, I can't get Observer, I can't get JMMB. I'm limited. Even the Flow app doesn't work. I got someone to measure the speed of the internet with my phone, and it's 0. And at that, it's a public place. When they check the speed of the internet on their computer, that was, I think, in August, it was 2.5 megabytes per second.
When you initially bought the phone from Flow and entered into this plan with them, were you, first of all, what's the plan? Why did you have to put on data for? Did you get the phone on a discounted price and you had to put on data for 6 months for you to get the phone on at that price or something?
I don't know, because I already had a Flow phone, and I use the phone for my business, especially Monday to Friday.
Well, I'm just trying to find out what the deal was.
Yes. So what happened now is that the phone, it was an Alcatel phone, and it wasn't working properly, so I needed a new phone. So I went in and asked them, and they said, yes, I can get a phone. And they indicated the condition and so on. So as far as I know, I didn't get any discount, and they told me that the phone would come with a new SIM card. So I told them I have a SIM card already. They said, no, I have to buy the phone with the SIM card.
So could you not just have bought the phone? You couldn't just buy the phone?
No, they say I had to buy it with this new SIM card, and I have to put on a 28-day plan, which costs now about $3,700.
And they didn't indicate to you that this is a specific plan, it's a deal, it's a... What was the deal? What was the plan?
I don't know.
Because as far as I'm aware, you should be able to go into Flow and just buy a phone. If there's no specific deal, I know that sometimes when they sell the phones on a discounted price, they say buy the phone at this amount of money and put on data for whatever, and something like that. But if there was no deal, if there was why did you have to buy the phone with a new chip and keep 28 days data plan on it for 6 months?
I cannot answer that question, but I wanted a phone to do my business, and I bought the phone and I complied with the condition. And during that time, most of the time, everything was all right. But towards November last year, a situation started to come up where I couldn't access certain sites. right?
Okay.
And I was told by a friend of mine, turn off the phone and then turn it on back, which I did, and you know, kind of got service. And they even said, clear your browser. That's what my friend told me. I did all of that. And more or less, I was able to function. But when the 15th of November came, things got worse.
Was that the end of the 6 months for the plan or something?
Yes, roughly. And things got progressively worse. And I have been to Flow. I'm calling you from Maypen, you know. I have been to Flow over 7 times, over and over and over, right? And one time, an agent suggested to me that I should buy a modem or something, like a mobile modem or something like that, about $13,000 or something like that. But I am not I'm an old man, you know. I'm not a user of the internet per se as such.
So when you went to Flow with the phone, are they indicating to you that it's a technical issue, it's something wrong with the phone, or are they trying to see if it's something that you are not doing correctly with the phone? What are they saying?
Initially, I thought it was a problem with the phone because it came with a guarantee, a 1-year guarantee. But after a while, I realized it was not the phone. And they even said to me, it's not a Flow problem. Because even, I'm going to tell you something now, why I'm sure it's not the phone, it's Flow is a problem. And it's a phone that can use, if you put in a digital chip and you put data on it, I get my email, my Yahoo mail, everything. Everything. If I go to a relative of mine who has a Flow modem and put the phone on Wi-Fi, I get everything.
So it's a problem with the SIM card? Is that what you're suggesting?
No, I don't think it's a problem with the SIM, because when I go to I don't think it's a SIM card. As far as I think, it is the speed of the internet, because someone in Maypen on Tuesday who has a Flow phone, they try to go on one of the websites, one of the stock exchange website that I use, and they couldn't get onto it.
I don't know. This is a strange issue. I am not understanding why you wouldn't be able to check your email and go on certain sites when you have your data plan on, but you can do it when you go on Wi-Fi, or you can do it when you put a digital chip in your phone. It's very strange. I don't know. I can ask you to stay on the line. We'll give your information to Flow and see if they can offer some assistance through a technician. But it's a very strange issue. First time hearing about such an issue.
All right. The phone was working all along,
Right. I understand that. You said it was working up to... Yes. I understand that.
Up to 2 weeks ago,
right,
I could go on 2 separate sites associated with Jamaica Stock Exchange.
And now it's just not working.
I can't get it.
I don't know. This is a strange one. Stay on the line. Speak with Michelle. Give her your information. Let's give it to Flow. Flow, maybe one of your technicians needs to check this one out. I cannot come up with a possible reason why the data wouldn't allow you to go on certain sites, but if you go on Wi-Fi it works, or if you put a digital chip in your phone and go on the data plan, it works. I don't know. That's a very strange one. So Flow technicians, please look into that one. We are up on the break. Let's take the break and come back with more of your calls.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The time by Edgechem Paints, changing lives 1 gallon at a time, is...
It's 9:17.
Do it for your best life, right? Go check your HIV status, right? So keep your life trending, no pretending. Me I tell yourself it, do it for you. Every time you are link with a condom, coulda Ozzy, coulda wife, coulda be a random. Condom connect and protect your profile. Be your own fan. Do it for your best life, right? Do it for your best life, right? Don't put yourself at risk. Condom connect every time. Do it for your best life.
The wait is over. Spark is coming to you. Across Jamaica, we will be fixing 10 roads per constituency. Over 100 roads will be fixed by September and 630 roads overall. This is real action, real improvement, real results. Every Jamaican deserves safer, stronger roads. Spark, the next chapter in Jamaica's infrastructure development.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton, and we are taking your calls this morning. The numbers to call 876-630-9371-4 and 618-8255. I just want to take the opportunity to big up my TikTok peeps. Wealthy Boss, big up yourself. Lydia, over there in Manchester, big up yourself, and all the Manchester Massive, big up on yourself. Kiki, big up yourself. Pineapple Pete, good morning. Hermin, top of the morning to you. Yeah, man. Kiki, gone bad already. But just something based on the caller before, right? For quite some time back in the day, when you wanted to purchase a new phone, you would go to Digicel or Flow. Just for our listeners out there, and viewers and everybody watching and engaging, you don't have to. I know sometimes you may feel more secure going to Flow or Digicel to buy a phone, but you don't have to. There are many other places now in Jamaica where you can purchase a phone. You can even purchase a phone online if you wish to do so. Many people do it. So if you don't want the restrictions of a deal at Flow or Digicel, I mean, you can, not saying you should stop it entirely if that's your, modus operandi. But you can buy a phone elsewhere. You can buy a phone from, let me not even go into all of that, but just know that there are phones that you can buy outside of Digicel and Flow. You don't have to. And based on what I'm understanding, there was a deal that was happening some time ago with Flow, and it sounds like Tony purchased his phone on that deal, but maybe because he just needed a phone to buy, he never really had to pay attention to what go on there, so he just buy the phone. But there was a deal. All right. Willard, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. How are you?
I am doing good, Willard. How are you?
I can hear it in your voice. This morning I'm calling just to facilitate, because I'm speaking to you to one of that plan that those stores. You see what happened when you go there to buy a phone?
Yes.
They give you an option. They said this one is, you'll pay, let's just use numbers now. Mm-hmm. You'll pay, the phone will cost you $35,000, for example. And they said, we can give you a contract phone where for 6 months you have to buy 28-day data in order to get it. And all you have to pay is X amount of money. Let us say like $5.
Right.
Just like. So now, after you purchase the phone, you will have to, every month, you will have to put on the 28 days on it. And I think this is what Tony goes through. I think he said to you that this is more than 6 months.
Yes.
No, 6 months has gone. So now, if he continue purchase is $1, the $2, it will work. But the plan, he has already completed the agreement with the contract. So he's now on his phone to put what he wants to put on the phone for it to work. So the SIM that he has on it will not work anymore unless he top up that SIM. So this is why he said when he goes and use other SIMs, it works. But because he has not top up his SIM with whether $2, $200 or $100, it's not going because that SIM expires on the plan. That's sorry, the plan for that SIM expires.
Oh, so he needs to also just put on a regular credit.
Regular credit on that SIM, and it will work. Because the plan that he has is a contract. I remember he said he doesn't know, but they offered it. Is that they forced it on him. He offered it.
Yeah,
and
but I figured.
How they offer it would be very encouraging for you to take it because they say that we have a contract plan. We can give you the contract for 6 months, but you're responsible to put on
28 days plan
days on it.
every
if you
month.
Don't, every month when that 28 days finish, it will not work until they put back plan in it. And it's the same plan I'm speaking to you from at this moment.
I see.
Right? So it's not that they do anything anky-panky, it's not the system not working, it's not that. The fact is that he should put back his SIM in the phone, top it up with some credit because the contract time that he has with them is up. So if you want to put 200 on it, 100 on it, or the 28 days on it, it will work. So there's nothing wrong with his phone, there's nothing wrong with the system. It's just a question that he didn't understand what he said as he as he told you. That he did not know the problem. But there's not really anything wrong with it. And this time, not that I like my big guys there because they do things, but this time they're in the clear.
Okay, Flo is not at fault this time.
No, they're not at fault this time. That Tony just to understand what he entered into.
All right, so we have Tony on the line. Tony, good morning again.
All right.
Yes.
I just by chance heard what the gentleman was saying.
Yes.
And what he doesn't understand is that even currently, after more than a year, I have put on 28 days plan, etc., and it is still not working.
Right, but what I think Willard is saying, and I think Willard is still on, correct me if I'm wrong, Willard. What Willard is saying is that you also need to just put on regular credit. So even if you buy $100 credit and just put it on as well, that's what you need to be doing to sustain. So other than keeping the plan going, Willard is saying that you also need to just top up with your regular credit.
I have done that.
And Nora, if he has put any credit on it, it will work. Even if it is a year ago since he did it, it will still work. Unless he has not put any over a period of 3 months, and then they have suspended the account because you know that they have a limited time that you don't add credit to it that they're suspended.
Yeah.
So that is
Yes.
I have been putting on data plan on my phone continuously.
Right. So when you put on the plan, when you put on the plan, so you put on the credit on your phone and you put on the plan and you put on the credit to put on a plan, right?
Yes.
But what I think Willard is saying, so even though you put on a plan, he's saying that you should just add regular credit outside of the plan. Just buy $100 credit and put it on.
I have currently I have on a 28-day plan, and the credit is about $500 and something dollars.
More than what you need for the plan.
Okay.
Yes.
So what happened now?
All right. Hold. Let's hear what Willard is saying.
What happened now? Since he has credit on it, this is where it happened that his phone now might be on the wrong platform. So they need to take the phone from him and put it on the necessary platform. I think it's a VIM or the MIV, one of them things where they connect it on the right platform, because it could be on jump on the digital side or on a different plan, but they have to set the phone. So what he should ask him is to set the phone, because sometimes we do something and kick the phone off the operating plan.
Oh.
I have gone through all of that with your agent online. I took it to the office. In fact, the service that you get at Maypen is like they don't want to take your phone and assist you or whatever, right? I have done everything that is imaginable because I've contacted Flow agent and their Flow app. They tell me what to do. The setting, as far as I know, it is pre-PP, internet, something, whatever, because I am somewhat acquainted with that because previously I bought a phone and they had to guide me to do the setting. I've done everything. Now, what happened now, Nora? I can go onto YouTube and a few sites and so on, but the service has deteriorated. No email and certain sites that I want to go onto, I cannot get them.
All right. Well, we're back to square one. Well, Flow we're going to give the information to Flow, so they'll have to sort that out. We're back to square one with this one.
If Flow don't address the problem in Maypen, customers like myself are going to go elsewhere.
You have that option.
Yes. But I'm letting Flow know because they are going to lose a lot of customers in Maypen.
You have that option. You shouldn't put yourself through frustration for no reason at all. You have that option.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, man. Thank you so much, Willard. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Okay.
Boy, I don't know. That is the strangest issue I ever hear about. I don't know what that is, and I would love to hear if or when it is resolved what the issue actually was, because that one day still a puzzle me. But we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we'll continue taking your calls.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is...
It's 9:30.
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
Are you ready to turn your sales and marketing skills into high earnings? Nationwide 90 FM is searching for business development executives to build lasting client relationships. If you have experience across all stages of the sales cycle and possess strong communication, negotiation, and time management skills with a proven sales track record, this opportunity is perfect for you. Join our team and work with the top corporate brands, media agencies, and of course, our on-air personalities. Enjoy networking opportunities, professional growth, and competitive commissions. Ready to take the next step? Send your resume to hr@nationwidenewsnetwork.com today.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're taking your calls this morning. If you have any consumer-related matters, we will try our best to assist you because we sometimes get puzzled here as well. But Sasha, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Miss Banton. How are you?
I am doing good, Sasha. How are you?
I'm not doing so well, but I hope you can help me today.
I hope so too.
I am having an issue with the JPS. Alright, so JPS changed my meter in June of this year. On my July bill, I got a usage of 106 kilowatt hours. That was fine. On my August bill, I got a usage starting at 106, ending at 273. For my September bill, my starting usage was 0, ending at 391 kilowatt hours.
The meter mash up?
No, there's nothing wrong with my meter. My meter is totally okay. I have called JPS on the day that I got the bill. Well, firstly, I got an email from them to say that the bill was correct. Okay. Then I got, and when I called them to dispute the bill, I was told twice that it is correct.
Okay.
And I'm telling them that it cannot be correct. I would advise by the rep to have an electrician come in to assess where I may have corrosion or a leakage.
Okay.
But when I checked the meter, I saw where for the 2-week period after getting the bill, my usage was a little under 100 kilowatt hours. So I looked at the bill again, and that is when I saw where my starting, instead of being 273, was 0. I reported it to JPS. I was told that it is going to be queried by the billing department, and I haven't heard from them since.
And this was when?
I made the report 2 days ago.
Have you tried to call back to say that you did this and you were told that you'll get a call back? Did they give you a timeline in which someone would reach out to you?
I was told that someone would contact me the following day.
Okay. And have you called back?
No.
Well, I would suggest that you call them back. Since this has been happening, have you gone into any JPS office to sort this out?
No.
I would suggest that you first try to call them back, and I know it's not ideal because if they said they were going to call you back, they should be calling you back. If it's not a day, then in probably 2 days have passed now, they should have called you back. You should go into the office, and do you have a screenshot or a picture of that usage that you use, the correct usage that you're seeing? You said on an app?
Yes, I have an app.
Okay, good.
So I have the photos of all of the bills.
Good. So I would suggest you go in with that information to an office if you have the time to, or give them a call back, or send all that information to them via email and let them know that this is the situation and it was in fact an incorrect reading, and you are asking for this to be queried as soon as possible. I would say those are next steps to take.
Okay.
All right? And then know if they're not responsive, then we can load them up for you and say, JPS. All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, no problem. Because if the meter coming at 0, that means there's something wrong. If you are using your things and the meter reading start at 0, something is wrong, something not right. So JPS can look at that and tell you that it's a correct reading. That don't make no sense. Well, your meter for read 0, and your fridge on, and your TV at work, and your light at work, or it will start at 0, and it's not a brand new connection. Something wrong. So it can't be a correct reading. But you're going to tell the lady twice that the reading is correct, and you don't want to hear nothing else. And now when she's shown you the evidence on your own app that was not the reading at the time, then she can't hear from you. JPS, do the right thing now. She's gonna reach out to you. So you do the right thing. Because how you must get a meter reading starting at 0 for the month when it's not a brand new meter, it's not a brand new connection, and she been use the meter from the previous month. Don't make any sense. Like, I'm no electrician, I've never worked at JPS, but that just don't make any sense. Cannot be correct. You know, I don't know what happens, at some of these places, but the efficiency of some of these workers, I have to question it. Fergie, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Sonora. I just want to quickly on this. I spoke to you last time about a lady. I'm very concerned about a plea for a lady in terms of about lack of justice or whatever you. This lady was complaining that she was married to a man for 10 years or whatever you, and she tried to get matrimonial settlement and kicking her out of the house, and she didn't get. She get 0 matrimonial settlement. And I say, although she's entitled to 50%, even if she get a 40%, some judges do that if the woman don't contribute a lot. But it's just strange how this could ever be.
Where did you call yesterday about this issue? Did you mention this issue yesterday? I don't know what you're talking about, You sure it wasn't me who she spoke to? You sure? No.
And she was almost crying on the phone.
And this was when? This was when?
Monday.
No, I know me, Fergie. I know me. It wasn't me. On Monday, we do immigration.
I don't remember the exact deal because I'm
and this was last week.
No, man. Since this week I spoke to you about.
But I'm saying, when did the lady call me?
Well, the head gone, but I know.
Well, look like my head gone too, because it's the first time I'm hearing this. I'm being very honest with you.
Let me tell you what she was complaining about. She said she used the state sponsored what do you call them, legal aid.
Yes.
Aid, right? And she was not satisfied.
It wasn't me, Fergie. I'm telling you. It was not me. It wasn't me.
Oh.
I don't remember speaking to any woman about any marital situation with the courts. No. It wasn't this program.
Yeah? Well, I'm telling you, the lady was so, such a try this and to try.
Well, it was, and I'm not sure. Maybe you were listening to another station and you don't realize.
No, man. Still alone.
No, it wasn't me. It really,
let me tell you what happened. Eventually, the end, you couldn't really help her.
It's not me, Fergie. So whoever it was couldn't help her, but it's not me. I'm telling you. I did not have any conversation with any woman about any matrimonial issues. Maybe it was on Cliff Hughes online and she probably spoke to George. I don't know. But I don't remember talking to any woman.
Well, why I remember it is that I said to myself that something is wrong. This is the strangest story I've ever heard. Because the lady was talking about she got 0 matrimonial settlement and she demonstrated she had to appeal case, and I'm going to throw all her things out of the house. Bailiff going to throw her out. And you couldn't really help her, but something is wrong. I'm confident something is wrong with that case.
Yeah.
I don't know what she could have done, because even if she beat up the man, she's still entitled to some matrimonial settlement. So I couldn't understand why she wasn't getting any help. And I'm going to throw her things this week, all kind of things. I'm just concerned that because I'm a born Jamaican, not going away. I like to talk about things that help my country, right? And because this is the best country.
Well, I hope she gets some assistance. I don't know what happened after the call.
I will, wherever it is, I will them call back. And see what is happening if they don't throw out already.
All right. All right.
So I just concerned about that because it's the best country and all the people All the Jamaicans who, run up there in America and have this foreign mentality and say that they refer to us, you people down there, this and all that. This is the best country and it will always be. But I will tell them, when them come back, we'll accept them as prodigal migrants and accept them.
Yeah.
I will move the country forward. All right?
Yes, indeed. Thank you for calling, Shaggy. Thank you for calling, Fergie. Who do we have? Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, Nora.
Morning, Anthony.
Good morning, Nora. I'm listening. You hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
All right. I have a problem with JPS. Just like the lady. Not about meter. Yeah, in my community, about 2 months ago, JPS come in, cut off, trim the trees them. And right over the community, they have all kind of debris backing up in the community. Nobody come back and come and take them up. I say, but they leave them getting dry out now and nasting up the place. Everywhere you're going in the community, you see
which community is this?
That is in Monza, Greater Portmore.
Monza?
Last year, and I am one of the person who have to take them up, chop them up, put them in bags to give the rubbish truck.
All right.
Buy bags to put them in. This year I'm doing the same thing, but we're not going to do it this time. What I'm going to do this time, if they don't come by now in November, before the Christmas, well, early. That's why I call you to tell you. We're going to take them, put in the middle of the road, then in the avenue them and block off the road them.
Oh Lord!
Because we cannot. Them can't come into the scheme. Last year they tell me that the truck will break down, right? That is what they tell me. So I don't know if the truck break down this year again.
So why them coming to trim trees? Them should have make arrangements for somebody come collect the debris right after.
Simple.
No truck no need to break down.
Some of the debris they beside person car who park on the road, and if somebody might drop a cigarette butt or a ganja spliff in the debris, them tree leave them and then catch a fire, your car burn up. And nobody going to pay for your vehicle.
Well, let's call out to JPS. JPS, your workers or persons you contracted to do some work in Monza, Greater Portmore. They trimmed some trees. When did they do it again?
About 2 months
Anthony?
ago.
2 months ago.
When they talking about the hurricane season.
Okay, so they did it in the summertime 2 months ago, and the cuttings and the debris still left on the road. The work is incomplete, and according to Anthony, this happened before, and the residents had to take it up themselves. So JPS, your contractors left some unfinished business in Monza, Greater Portmore. Please find out who did the work and have them come and complete the job. In Monza, Greater Portmore, they trimmed the trees and took them away, cut them, those that were, I'm assuming, close to the power line, and they left the trees on the road in front of people, yard and all kind of something. So JPS, whoever you sent to do work in Monza, Greater Portmore about 2 months ago, please call them back and tell them to go and finish the work. The tree cuttings and all of that needs to be taken up from the road. All right? Thank you so much, Anthony, for bringing it to our attention.
Okay then, man.
Yeah, man. We're going to take a break and come back with more of your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:47.
Now, prep makes it so easy. One pill before you
you link, prevent HIV.
PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV.
You wanna do your thing with your queen or your king.
Or I get a little frisky that make you flex risky.
PrEP, are you extra bucketed?
To help you stay HIV negative.
PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV. PrEP tablets available at your clinic from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. We're taking your calls this morning, and we're going to go back to the phone lines. Wesley, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. How are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
Man, do good thing, Nora.
Good. That's
yeah,
good.
Man.
That's
long
good.
Time me no call you.
Yes, what go on?
Yeah, man. From all election, me no call you. You can imagine. But hear me now, Nora, before me going on, me call about, even though time short. May I tell you something really crazy today?
Yes.
This morning?
Yes.
Yeah, man. May I show you the lineup when I hope for today.
All right.
George Davis, third place.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Into mighty.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, man. Ricardo, second place. I know the queen of the quiz.
Yes, the queen of the pack, Roby and okay.
Today, you hear?
All right, I hear you. So your lineup is Roby, Ricardo, and George third.
Right. So
well, now fight against George real bad.
Me join with Said now. Put my money
for Roby.
Roby.
All right.
Good. All right. Listen to me call about now, Nora. Because from the day election, me want to call, but why Nationwide get so busy and popular more than ever before?
Yeah, so it go.
Yeah, man. This one me I said no, me I go talk to me MP still, you know, me know say somebody me can talk to.
Yes.
Remember one time when I had a issue, but trust me, me and me MP good with communication is concerned now. So me I bring this to him, but me I put you out here so now so that Mr. Glasspool Brown and the EOJ can hear this.
All right.
All right. The policy, Nora, is that you cannot transfer your vote. You cannot transfer your PD except you change residence.
Right.
Right, but there are some persons, including myself, you might live in a certain area and you become challenged somehow and you cannot vote at the place where you used to vote. I think they should take that into consideration and say, all right, I'm going to do something to facilitate persons like that.
They gonna change residence if you now live somewhere else? I sorry, maybe I misunderstood what you were saying. You're saying the policy is that you cannot change your where you vote unless you have changed your residence, right?
Right.
And you are now saying that if you are now staying somewhere because you are physically challenged or whatever and you cannot move, then you should be able to vote in that area?
You should be able to.
So you live where they know.
Right, you live right there now. You
not change residence?
No, you're permanent residence, right? But what happened now is, let's say you used to vote a PD 43. But then before you become disabled.
Oh, PD,
right, so
PD, okay.
Right,
not
so
constituency, but PD.
No, PD.
Right,
so you have a disability now. But where the PD 43 is, you're not able to go to that point.
All the way there.
More, right, because of steps and maybe upstairs, depends wherever. Right? You're not able to move from the location except you're going to move your residency.
I see. I see what you're saying. You're saying.
So for instance, now, this recent election, Nora, I used to vote at a classroom at a school. So I turned up this time to vote. When I go there, only to realize when I went inside now and gave them my ID, to realize that they transfer my PD to another classroom. That classroom now have some steps to go up.
Oh.
The door is also narrow.
Okay.
So I have to call for somebody inside now who come out and work very hard. She put out every effort in order for me to
get up,
to get my ballot.
They were able to bring something to you?
They were able to bring something and ask the people lining up in the sun to excuse us so that I was able to vote.
Okay.
Right, so I wish that they could take those things into consideration. Nora.
But you see, because in the local government election, the PD, where my PD was, it was at the same school, but it was in a different classroom, as you said. But how would they? I'm trying to think, because how would they know, that you are not able to? Well, you wouldn't know that the PD move until you go on election day. So when would you want to change the PD?
All right, what I want them to do...
In the moment?
No, what I want them to do, Nora, is that if you turn up to vote and they realize that you have challenges accessing that classroom, you shouldn't have to go through so much struggles for them to be calling supervisor, call this person to find out what can be done, right? And not everybody wants you to lift them up steps either, Nora, because like nobody lift up the children.
I understand.
Right, and then now they have to go through so much, and you sit in the sun. For me personally, I sit in the sun and wait for a long time before they could get this rectified.
I don't think we are there yet. The only way I see that being possible is if we are using a fully electronic system. Because so when you reach them and look through book for find your name. So if your name in the book a PD 41, it can't transfer to PD 52 where they pan the flat. At the book it in. So the only way I see that happening is if we is eventually, I hope, when we get to a fully electronic system. What they need to be able to do is have some system in place where persons who are physically challenged, persons who are disabled, and their PD is up a flight of stairs, some mechanism should be in place for something to be brought down, confidentially and so that you can vote somewhere remotely outside of the view of everybody else, and then safely get that ballot back up to the ballot box. If they have to go past the voting and burn down the ballot box, or something, but something like that needs to be in place.
No, that's what I was thinking when I was there. I was saying if they couldn't get persons from both sides of the political parties,
to monitor that process,
monitor and come down with it so that I can get it done instead of me waiting so long in the sun to find out what is the option, the best option. You understand?
Yeah, man. Something needs to be done. That's true.
Now they stay home because they say, watch out, me have a disability, I'm going to have challenge to go vote. So me no go out or vote, and then you say you have low voter turnout. So they need to look into that going forward.
Great point, Wesley. Thank you for bringing that
Thank
up.
you so much. God bless. Have a great day.
You take care too, and I hope your quiz predictions come true for you. I don't know how it will go, but let's see. Junior, good morning. Final call for the morning.
Good morning, Robbie, and good morning to your visitors.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Junior.
Yeah, man. Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh, well, welcome to the program.
Yeah, man, from Mannings Hill Road days. All right, read the caller that called with the flow issue. It's not a one-off thing. I have been having that problem with flow from about May.
You also bought your phone on the same plan?
No. It's not my mobile phone. It's the house phone, the fixed line, where I cannot access some sites, neither some of my email accounts using the Flow network at a particular location. I get the message, try another device. I'm going to try like about 20 more devices. Same problem. Took the device to another location, to other locations. no problem. Even took it overseas, no problem.
But your modem at home is not allowing you.
With my mobile phone, when I'm on the Wi-Fi from this particular location, I cannot access my email or some sites. But when I take it off Wi-Fi and go on mobile data,
it works.
It works. Call so first they were saying there was no problem, no problem. Persistent. Call them, then say why them going to come and change the modem. They come and they change the modem, and same time when the guy changed the modem, they tried. And him said, why there is a problem. But him have to refer it to the higher tech.
Yeah.
The higher tech, well, he said they would call me within 24 hours. No, about 3 weeks run off, nobody called me. I called them. And the easiest thing to get through to a live person to talk to.
Yeah, no, not with
I
me.
call them. And they said, all right, somebody would call me back. I said, remember, I've been having this problem, and the keeper, somebody will call me. Nobody called. Well, to their credit, the following day, somebody called me. When I explained the problem to him say yes, because he is having that problem himself. And what I need to do is to get a VPN.
We're running out of time, Fergie. Yeah, we have to go. We have to go. So sorry, it's 9:59. But there seems to be something happening with Flow, and if this is more widespread Flow, we'll have to look at it. But you shouldn't be using a VPN in Jamaica to use your service. That doesn't make sense. We're going to have to take a break. Well, that's where we're going to leave it for the program this morning. We're making way now for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing